Hi guys, it's IamRomesha and she's back to the channel. Did you guys miss me? I know I have been like MIA for like 4 Sundays, but I am back on my regular schedule, videos every Sunday, so don't hit a girl. But hey guys, life is hands and that bitch throw punches. But I am back on my regular routine, so have a seat, get your popcorn because your girl is back. Okay, speaking of back, one of the main reasons why I have not been posting because I'm trying to balance. I haven't told you guys, but come closer. I got a full-time job. Do I like the job? No. Do I hate the job? Absolutely. Is it full-time? Yes. Still minimum wage. We ain't talking about it, babe. But I got 2 jobs now. So I have a full-time and a part-time. My first part-time job and a full-time. This is like my first and second interview, and I got both jobs. So I am trying to balance that plus do YouTube, because she's stressing. Okay, she's stressing. But I am back. I said that before many times, but your girl is back. She don't know about them weekly vlogs, but y'all be getting videos every Sunday. Now for this Sunday video, we'll be talking about things I wish I knew before coming to Canada.
She say,
so grab your drinks, your popcorn, your Sunday dinner. What you cook? Rice and peas and chicken. I'm tired of chicken now. I want something like fish and oxtail. Yeah. But anyways, grab a Sunday dinner, your snacks, and let's get into the video, y'all. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my phone because I have things on my phone because your girl not smart. Okay, so the first thing that I wish I had known or knew for the grammatical peoples up in the corners before moving to Canada is that I wish I had known to take substantial amount of clothes. Now if you're like me, you're coming to a new place and you research, and by research I mean Google and YouTube, you watch all the videos of them. Like a lot of people keep saying, don't take clothes, do not take clothes to Canada, it's cold, don't take clothes, you end up buying clothes here. Shame on you. Shame on you. Because I followed that advice and now I'm out here in these streets looking homeless. So listen to me guys, listen to me. I'm a good sis, right? I'm a good sis, I'll tell you as it is. I'm not saying to take all your clothes that you have from World War III, like them old drawers you have up in your drawer. That should not be it. But I'm saying take a good amount of clothes that can tie you over until you at least get your 3rd paycheck. In essence of taking clothes, take at least 2 to 3 interview clothes. Life here in Canada is expensive. One, clothes are expensive. Everything is expensive. Like I have literally spent money on clothes that I could have taken from home, and the clothes here are not cheap. Even when it's on quote-unquote sale, it's still not cheap. So take clothes. I'm not saying that you should take everything, but take enough. Like, do not follow like these other YouTubers, but all you don't need is, what's you gonna do, one naked in them winter jackets? Take your clothes, babe. Take it. Listen to me, okay? Take them clothes. At least, you know, make it look nice up in the streets, but take your clothes, okay? So the second thing that I wish I had known before moving to Canada is that it can get very, very, very hot here. No, a lot of people, like everyone on YouTube, keeps complaining it's cold, winter is not nice. But why I don't talk about them summers? Listen guys, I am from the Caribbean, I am from Jamaica. Like my born on the sun, you understand? Like me know hotness. And literally there are days where I don't even want to come out of my house. That's how hot it is. So it can get very hot here guys, and depends on where you live. We'll be random people just walking half naked, like, cause it's hot. Like So it gets really hot and it gets really cold. There's no like in between for me. Is it hot or it's cold? So don't be all about them coldness, babe. And you're going to wish the summer is here. It's when the summer is here, you're going to wish that it was like maybe spring or something, a little bit cool-ish. But it gets really hot here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like there are days where I'm walking and my foot, like I can feel the heat of the tar coming through my shoes on my foot. That's how hot it can get, guys. So listen. Alright, so the third thing that I wish I had known is that, let me read it, you know. Location determines your hardship. Okay, so for like me, if you have not watching my vlogs and stuff like that, I have complained a lot about not getting jobs, right? Like I applied and I'm not getting anything. Now if you're thinking about moving to Canada and you want to move someplace where your friend is or family is, I'm not saying that you shouldn't move to where your friend or your family is or whoever is, but I'm saying that do your own research on where you're going to live, or at least research places that you're thinking of moving, because I did not research anything about where I'm currently living. I just think that, oh, it's Canada. It's like, you know, everything's like, you know, like it's Canada's first world country. Like I'm saying jobs. And when you get to like a small town, you realize that there's not really a lot of jobs, and the jobs are outside of the town, and because you're not driving, you're not getting anything. So location determines your hardship. Research where you're going. Don't be like me. Alright, so the fourth thing I wish I had known before coming to Canada, and like this never really crossed my mind at all. Back home in Jamaica, you just like you use the light, you use the water anytime, any day. You like if you come high, like they cry about it. But honestly, God, like here, and I don't know if province varies, but light and water is cheaper on the weekends. Like you can use it anytime on the weekends. It is cheaper, and in the week it is cheaper after 7 p.m. and I don't see anybody talking about this. So I'm gonna put on to the good things. So if you're thinking about washing, do not wash during the day in the middle of the day. That would sky high your bill. If you're thinking about like doing like heavy things like baking or things like that, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna have like electric stove, you have to do it at a certain time, right? And nobody told me this. I had to find out when I got here. So I'm telling you guys now. So weekends are cheaper. Saturday and Sunday cheaper. You can use it anytime during the day. In the week, Monday to Friday, after 7 p.m. you're good. If you do it in the day, your bill's gonna be high. And I'm not talking 7,000 Jamaican dollars high. I'm talking 600 Canadian dollars high. So putting on to the good things, you understand? The fifth thing that I wish I had known before moving here is the individualistic versus, let me see if I can pronounce it, the collectivistic mind. So here I realized that you're on your own. Like nobody like really, how do I word this, like back home, right? If you scratch my back, me scratch your back. If you scratch my daddy back and you want your back scratch, me scratch it back. You understand me? But here everybody's like, oh, me, and then I realized like here people are pretending that their kids are 18 years old. Like you gotta go. I'm like, right? And then it's really hard here to make friends. Like I'm not the most social outgoing person. I kind of really like people, like honestly. But at the same time, what I realized is that a lot of persons, they have friends from middle school that they bring all the way to their adult life, and it's really hard to get into that clique. And even at work, if you meet persons at work, right, you realize that they have this cliqueness about them, and should have joined the clique, right? So they're very individualistic here. So don't think, oh, you're gonna meet friend and whatever, you meet a nearby, if you know not to sugar, them can give you sugars. Like, you be here and you live someplace for like 4 years, 3 years, and you will never see your neighbors. So bear in mind that you will get lonely here. Like, it will kick in eventually. Even if you're here with family, or you may have like 1 or 2 friends that live close by, it's better, but you will still feel lonely at some point. It's a given. So be mindful of that, guys, because I did not know that. You understand? I keep hearing everybody saying Canadians are nice and nice, and I thought that, oh well, I'm going to a country where everybody's nice. But as I said before, they're very polite people. I would not consider them nice, because I think that a lot of persons have not met nice people in their lifetime to realize when people are nice, very polite, but I don't think they're nice. So I'm mindful of that, okay, babes? The 6th thing that I wish I had known before moving here is that everything takes longer. Now, coming from Jamaica, like, as a black person, like things fast, all right? Like, pally, like quick with it. Or if not, give me at least a timeline. Like, if you're going somewhere, it takes forever. If you're doing any type of business transaction, it takes forever. Like, you're driving, it takes forever. They're driving as if they have nowhere to go. It takes forever to do everything. So like, something that would take you 5 minutes back home takes you an hour and 15, an hour and 30, 2 hours. You call customer line and you're asking for information, and they're gonna straight up tell you to the face, as the person that is giving you information, they don't know. I don't understand. So everything takes longer here. I don't know if this is the town that I'm in. As a small town, they're like having the nicest, jolliest time of their life. Like, them now go nowhere, like them not soon dead. I don't understand. So everything takes longer, so be mindful of that. Okay, so another thing I wish I had known before I got here was that Canada, where I live, they still use checks. No, I've never gotten a check in my life until I've got here. They still use checks, and it's so frustrating, because this just goes for me, right? But you might get your check at your workplace, but where I work, I do not get my check from my work. It comes from the head office. It comes in the mail, and when it comes in the mail, it takes a couple days, right? And then I have to deposit the check. No, you can go into the bank, or you can deposit on your phone. On your phone, it takes 4 to 5 days. In the bank, 4 to 5 days, same way. Now, if you're a regular like customer and you've been banking there for a while, they release some of the funds to you until they can clarify. That's the only good thing. But since I'm new here, them hold on payment owe money, and I have gotten paid, and I have gotten checks, and I have broke because I don't have it. The bank holds on it. So be mindful of that. If you get checked, don't think that, oh, you're gonna get the money same time. It not go sabu. Then go hold on it, okay? Okay, so back home in Jamaica, if you understand, you understand, right? If you're shopping for anything, clothes, food, we have this mindset to buy it right now. Because if you don't, if you come back for it, it's gonna raise in price, right? But here, everything, Canadians, they like to wait for a deal, they like to wait for a sale. And I'm like, sometimes I don't even, maybe it's that I'm not clicking right with it, but tell me if this makes sense, right? You're looking at all the deals because they have apps, right? I'm going to give you guys some apps, okay? But wait for it. They have all the deals, right? And they will literally drive around to each individualistic stores to get the items that were on deals. And I'm like, babe, you just drive to like 4 or 5 stores for like one other item where you could just get it at the same store, because if I think about it, you go back in a gas. But no, they like to wait for these, they like to shop for these, they have apps for these. I'm like, I'm right on it too, babe. I be scrolling like this is on deal right now, because it get expensive. I said here that before, it get really expensive here. So you're gonna be on them apps too, you're gonna be looking for deals. But the thing that I don't really don't understand is like the drive run to the individual store them. Like you come back outside, I guess, babe, but like if you're gonna get the deal at the one store for everything, then yeah. But so the deals, babe, you gotta shop for these too. Alright guys, so the last and final thing that I wish I had known before coming here to Canada is like everything ties to your credit score. No, if you're like me and you come from a country where credit card is regarded as a devil's ass, like do not sign up for that shit, it can get really hard, because everything here is tied to your credit. You have to have a good credit score. You have to have a good credit score, you have to have a credit card. No, before I moved here, I watched videos and people are saying that to open a bank here in Canada is super easy. It's not like Jamaica where they require an arm and a leg and a piece of your kidney and your 4 firstborn children. It doesn't work like that. But since coming here and we went to the bank, they said that because there is so much scamming, right, it's not a different process. You can't just open an account first. It requires an appointment. Like you can go into the bank, no one is there, and they will still require said appointment. It requires an appointment. It requires a proof of address, proof of some form of utility bill under your name. Now if I just moved to the country, and I do not have a bank, to open a bank I need all this, and you're telling me that I should have this to open said bank? It make it make sense to me, right? And then now to have a credit card, you must have at least 1 year annual salary to show that yes, you're getting proof of income into the account. No, unless you want to wait until the bank sees that you're getting money into the account to offer you a credit card. But as I said, everything here takes time. So if I want to come here and get a credit card right off the bat, it doesn't work like that anymore. Mind you, as I said that before, this is where I live. I don't know if it's different in any other province, but that's the information that I get when I went to the bank where I live. Alright guys, so that's it for this week's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials at IamRomesha, and I will see ya in the next one. Bye.
She like, I just wanna love you, baby. She say, always thinking of you.